We can start, guys, because I think the 5 minutes has gone. Okay, so hope everyone is getting me. Hello,
Hello, sir.
you're getting me?
Yes,
Samuel,
sir.
James, and others.
So,
Okay, good.
yes, yes.
Okay, so last time we end in what, front end. Today we are leveling up. Okay, we are going to write a source code for our back end application. So first of all, we need to put them into one folder. Okay, let's go to our download here. Let's create this folder here. New folder. Let's call it full stack application, like this. Then within this one we shall have two folders. The first one will be for the backend, and then again we can have one more for the front end, like this. Then we have a front end application already, so just get back into your download, wherever you have your front end application, go and copy everything there. Like mine is here. I'll just make Ctrl plus A. I can copy everything here. Then I just go back here. This is front end. I'll paste them here. After pasting everything here, I'll go to my backend. This is why I will write a source code, because I want to keep them only into one folder. So what should I do? Since I have a backend, so no need for me to go and use my web application of last time. So I'll be using only what, this full stack. I'll open this one, okay, with my Visual Code Studio, like this. And then I will have them here. So you can see here I have two folder. One is front end, one is back end. The front end is still loading because I'm sending all the file there. Let us copy first. This here loading. So you guys are following, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So let's wait. Okay, so now if I check my front-end application here, you can see I have all the same thing. So to prove like everything is working, okay, I'll just make Ctrl plus J. By default your terminal is going to be at a default folder. Okay, that is full stack web application, the name you guys can see up here, full stack web application here. So this is the default where your terminal will be. So for me to move into my front end and back end, I will have to do something like this. First I have to split this terminal into two by clicking on this split here, like this. I will have two terminals. So I will cd the first one to backend, then the second one for the front end. So I will come click on this one. I'll type here cd stand for change directory. Okay, these are the basic command line you guys all need to master. Change directory. So I will change, then I will type the first letter of the folder I wanted to move to. I want to go to backend. I'll just add B A, then I'll click on a tab key here, like this. Automatic it will predict what I'm supposed to do. Then I will just click on the enter, then I will be inside my backend application. The same thing, CLS to clear or clear. Then I have to go here and move into my front end. CD dash FR, press on the tab and then press enter. Now I'm inside my front end. To test like everything is okay, I have to do npm run development, press enter, and give some minute only. I think 1 minute is okay, or less than one. Then here you have this option, either you right click, follow the link, or you just right click. By click or right click like this, it's already copied. Then go to your favorite browser you would like to use them. So I will go to this one here. then I will paste there, or just have your local host 5173, press enter. Like this, you will see a project is going to load. There is nothing changed, just exactly what we have in the other folder. We just copy and rename the folder to something else. So you can see here it's loading. And sorry, the video for working on loading and other form last time is not yet uploaded due to network, but somehow it's getting okay. Maybe today everything will be fine, including this one. So you can see here our project remains valid, nothing changed. Okay, but our mission is to build a backend application. How do we make a connection between the user and the people working in the backend, or robot or AI, to send us the all information I want, like the HTTP request? Okay, so here is the backend. So we are not working much on our front end today. Let me just go and stop that front end. We are going to work on the backend. So this backend application here is empty folder, there is nothing inside. So the first thing to start, we do like this: npm initialize, it stands for init. Okay, then make -y, it stands for yes. That means yes to everything. If not, then you want to follow the professional way, then we are going to do like this: cls clear, make npm init, just like this. Init, it stands for initialization. Okay, to initialize something, then press enter. You follow the step. It will ask you, press Ctrl plus C. This angle here is showing the exponential symbol here is showing what go up or cancel or quit. Okay, so the actual package name is going to be backend. Then you press enter, means you agree. Then the version of application will be 1.00. This is your first one. Then you press enter, yes. Description, if you want to put a description for your application, then you just type here backend application for complete full stack web application. Like this. You give any description you want to put. Okay, don't copy what I'm doing, just you know what you're trying to do. Don't, you can just describe exactly what you want. There's no problem. Just press enter. Then the entry point will be index.js. That means the file that you will have there within your project, the first one, it has to be index.js, or you can change it because the modification in the JavaScript library has been done already. You have right to do, but this one is just a default one. So you press enter. Command test, press enter. Git repository, yes, press enter. Keywords, if you want to put some other keywords, fine. If not, press enter. Author, if you want to put your name as the author, then you write your name. Let me put here like Ali Son, the best, like this. Press enter. The licenses, if you have, you can put, but most of them, they are just default. Just put enter, enter, enter. You don't need to worry. Okay, is this okay? You press yes and enter. Okay, like this, you have initialized the application already. So press enter. Now you can see you have this package. Okay, package.json. This is all what we went through and put. If you can see here, we have the application name, it was backend. The version was 1.00. The description was backend application for a complete full web stack application. The main is index, you see. And then we have script test, everything like this. So this is the basic way how you can do this one. But just to avoid any trap, like maybe your version will not go well with you, let's delete this one and let me give you that other syntax. You just go here, Control J, tap here npm init -y, means yes to everything. Press enter. Like this, everything is created there already without wasting time. Now what happens if you go to your index here? You get almost everything, but things to do with description, keywords, everything, you don't see them. Okay, just this one is just the right way to do everything without wasting time or regret on some errors. So here you go. After I do this one, okay, you have just initialized. You did nothing still. You need to add some of the packages. Okay, those packages we call the modules. And also we want to change this one from JavaScript ESM to module. So to do this one into module, that means down here under the main here, just press enter. You type here double quote, type here type like this, then here type modules, because we have common.js is the common JavaScript file people usually use, so that one is gone already. We are in modern one. So you type, by changing them into module like this, meaning you can do import just the way how we write codes in React JavaScript. It's going to be easy instead of using the word require and everything, but I will show you just in a moment. Let me just first remove this one. I will tell you why we need this one later. So here, let's go and install the packages. What are the important things? Because remember, our backend language here is a Node.js. Okay, it's not a CMS whereby we have a content management system. Okay, hope you guys are there getting me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we can proceed to install the packages. So what are the important packages we want? So here we're going to use the latest framework for our backend application with Node.js. So we'll be using Express. Express is a framework for Node.js. Okay, so we start the installation like this: npm install. Here we want to install a lot of packages, so instead of installing them one by one, with this terminal you can install all of them at once if you can remember their name very correctly. The first, we need Express, okay, to write our framework of backend. Next we need a lot of packages like body dash parser. This allow us to pass a data from input to backend HTTP request. Parser is written like this, body parser. Good. Then we have a lot of other files. Let me check. We need course, okay, course like this for cross origin to enable us to make a request from other part. Like if you go to http/contacts to get for all the data related to contact, http/something, to make this cross origin from http request, because we know http request stands for hypertext, okay, transfer protocol secure with the S. Then the other one is just protocol with no S. One is really secure, one is not secure. So the one which is secure is the one which deploy and have already well secure certification, SSL certification. But HTTP is just local, like what we have in our browser here. If you go to this one, if you copy this and paste, you will see here we have HTTP hypertext transfer protocol. So this one is not secure, just locally. Then the other will have S, like Google Meet here. If you see, if you copy from here like this and then you paste somewhere like here, you will see here we have this S. This S here stands for secure. Okay, it's well secure. So that's why we need this core to enable us to make that cross origin between two different applications. Okay, so we need this cores. Next we need .env. This one stands for environmental variable. So these are the secret key we put so that even the hackers will not have access to our secret key, like the token when we are building application to make it secure, like building application that connect with the what API for the payment, like Stripes, PayPal. So we need this .env to install those variables there so that we don't share with anyone. The benefit of this one also, this .env file cannot be uploaded into a source code, GitHub or wherever. It will remain in this your local computer. There you will just go and add env file, environmental variable, and then we put the value there. Your application will build successful. Nobody will get your secret code. Okay, then you will use that one to call that number with it. So let's first install this basic one and proceed with this one. So you press enter here and wait. It's going to install this one for you. It won't take even a lot of time. Good. Then we need to install one for our database, what can store our data. So that one will be npm install mongoose. Mongoose is a framework for MongoDB. Okay, mongoose, like this. Press enter. Will enable us to connect our data from outside server direct to our application without any problem. So like this one will be installing. Good, now everything is well. So let's make Control J. Let's go and configure this one. You can see here I have packet load, and we have this node module. This node module enables us to install any packages we want. Okay, you can see everything here installed. Imagine you want to write all this source code by your hand. To take you how many months just to create a backend application. See, everything here is already customized, ready for you. Build will just npm install. It install the node packages with everything inside. See, with all these functions. So that's the advantage of using node module in our application. Okay, and then next, let's go and customize everything. So here we need to have our application entry. So there we remember put index.main here, say index.js. So let's go and make this index.js here. But if you put app.js, then meaning here instead of app it's going to be app. Just simple. If you don't want to have any problem, maybe you don't want to type that one, fine, leave it index, and then here leave this one index too. There is nothing wrong. This is the entry for our application. Okay, index.js, like this. So we have installed everything. So I want to bring you guys back again why I talk about the common JS and then the types. So assuming we want to use a common JS, you don't need to configure everything here in our JSON package, meaning you just go here. We want to import what the packages we have put, the list of the mongoose, the express, set application express. That means you're going to do something like this, const. Okay, when you're using common JS, the disadvantage, you just write all things in the is a constant variable, const express, like this, express is equal to require express. This is how the common JS file is written. And if you put here, you see the read triple is showing that file is a common module. It may be converted to an ES module, so it may be converted. Even the TypeScript is mentioning require the variable. So for us to avoid this one in the next future, okay, this one they have started saying this since 2019, but it's still going on. So to avoid site trap, we are going to convert all our things to ES module. Okay, so to do this one to ES module, then we need to go and configure our packet JSON. In the packet JSON down here, press enter, put double quote, type here type first of all, then make colon like this, another quote, put here module. Once you convert this one into module, meaning you go back to your index file. Okay, here just make import, just the way we write a normal JavaScript or latest JavaScript. Type here what do you want. We need express, from which file, so it's coming from express because it's a node module package which was already installed. So this is the first thing you can do, like this, and then you import everything you put before in your installation. First of all, we add this one again. We have mongoose. Remember, mongoose is coming from MongoDB there. Next we have .env. It's going to be import like this. .env is coming from .env, this one. Next we have import for body parser. Here you can even write it the way you want. You can make it a camel case whereby you start with a small letter, then the next word here will carry capital letter. There's nothing wrong. If you want to even write it like separating everything with the underscore here, it will work. There's nothing wrong about it, but use this camel case is the best idea. Okay, so we have these 4 packages which we have already installed. So we need to configure this thing so let's see whether the application will run or not. First, let me know how many people are still facing problem there.
Oh, okay, sir.
It's okay? Everyone is okay?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So after importing
Yes, sir.
very good. After importing everything, so we'll go and try to configure our application. So to configure this application, we start with the word constant here, the constant variable. We need to use express everywhere. Express is equal to, okay, type dot express. That means you initialize it express like this. It's a pre-built function, okay. Then we need to have this .env file down here. So within here, type .env like this is a file. This is where we write all our secret code, our links, so that we don't share with any people who wanted to get access to our application. So we start using the application like this. Then here we need to have a middleware. This middleware are what we already imported up there. So let's say we'll be customize everything there. First of all, we start by comment everything. Let's say this one will be for middlewares with the S like this. Then down, what can we be using there? First of all, we need to configure app here. So here is app, not express, sorry, app like this. So here I write app dot use. Here I want to use the course, that cross origin. Okay, that's the first thing. Next, I want to use my this one .env file. Then I will just type here .env. Type here .env .require. It's a pre-built function like this. Put it on top there. Then down here, what we can do is the rest. We want to use the body parser, so you can type here app dot use, okay, body parser like this. Make sure it's a pre-built function. You add the other one there. So someone is still joining. Oh, Gibrel, welcome. You see the option. Okay, they're asking us to add the option for our body parser. If you want to use a body parser, we want to customize something. Okay, what type of data we will be passing and how we will limit that one. So that's why this one is also used. So we can first say we want to use this body parser EC here .json. It's going to take a JSON format. You guys know how the JSON file looks like. This is how the JSON file looks like. Very easy to understand, and it's easy to be passed across all the entire web application. Okay, so here we go. We want to put this one. First of all, after we put this one, we want to put the limit of a file, not file, yeah, files. Like when you're uploading something like pictures, videos, whatever, we put the limit here by type dot limit like this. We put this code because it's going to be a string, so it has to be 10 MB maximum. Okay, then there we add the comma. Okay, then we start here extended dash to put here true, like to set it to yes, maximum. Okay, which is here by limit. Next, you want to use something with the unrelocated or unencoded code. So we use the same application here, or we copy this one first of all and paste here body parser.json instead of limit here. Okay, but in this case of JSON, we use URL encoded like this. Encoded, we leave the limit and we leave everything to true. Next, after we go for that one, I think we'll customize our default routes. Okay, let's go here, default routes like this. When we go down, assume we go to app.get. Here is the entry. Like once you go into a get slash, you give the path, just like the directory we used to do. So what else do you want to do? We want to have this function here, request and require. Okay, let's go like rec stand for request, rest stand for respond, and then here you return arrow function. Okay, you return here arrow function. If you want to use the old way, then here you just type dot function here. First of all, type here function. You guys know what's function, like the definition of function, something that takes in and return some valid information. You write there function, then here what will happen with the response. If I say rest dot send, let's say I want to send this information by saying hello, we are working on the backend application, like this. So this is the first thing you want to do when we customize this one. Then next thing you will see, like here I have the .env enable us to hide our a special variable, the code, the secret, whatever, so that nobody can use it. So let's go here and say, okay, to use this one, first of all you start with the name all in capital letter. If there are very many, then you can underscore them. Let's say this one will be like a secret code for us. Let's say this one is going to be a port, so I will write here P-O-R-T capital letter like this. Then I will put the code I want to put mine into 5,000 like this. Then for me to get access to this one, okay, since it is something independent, I will just use the word here process.env, process.env dot, then the name I'll put the word here port. Okay, if I wanted to use that way, but you put this one inside the function where you want to use the port. So I'm just showing you how you guys can list everything. Assuming you have your database here, you maybe type here database like this, the database link for MySQL, whatever. Here your link there, you hide it there. If you want to get access to it, you go and use it there. Assuming now you give your source code to someone, okay, who wanted to do something harm there, he will only see this one process.env.port, but he will never see the variable stored here. So that's the advantage of using .env file, and this one will be uploaded to internet. This one will be there in your source code, but what is inside the .env file will not exist. Okay, so now we successfully write a simple default get information how to get the first message on the screen. Next we'll still go down. If you want to connect this one to a MongoDB, let's put comment here, connect to the MongoDB, stand for database, MongoDB, something like that. I'll show you how we can connect this one successfully, just a matter of time here. So how do we connect that one to the server? Since we don't have that one yet created, okay, we are going to put it down later. We come back. Let's say okay, after we have a default, okay, default records here, like when we go to local slash later on something like this, we go to local host but 5,000. Okay, this is the port I've just added there. Press like this. We're expecting to see something here on this. Oh, just a moment, I click on something different. Sorry, I press on that link which go and wipe out our meat. So let's do it here. Later when we go to local, hope you guys can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Good. So if you go later to local host 5,000 like this, we are expecting to see a message. Okay, a message here which is hello, we are building or we are working on the backend application. This is what we are expecting. Okay, so how do you deal with this one? So we are now trying to connect our database here. So let's write a code to connect the database, then later we shall get the link that can connect our database. I'll show you guys how to open this one just for a moment. So connect to MongoDB server. We can start with something like mongoose. Remember we have this one here already, this package here. Then we can call here mongoose.connect. okay, connect. These are the special functions we deal with this one. Then if you are connecting, we are going to ask to give the local link or the URL for our MongoDB, for our database. So this one will store them here. Let's call this one mongo underscore URL or URI, all the same like this. Then here we leave it empty. We later bring our MongoDB here. I will show you how to set up that one. So I will just use this one, Mongo URI. I will come here. Okay, if I'm going to connect to that one, remember it is private file and I don't want anyone to know. I'll use the word here process.env. I'll put the name of the link only, so that nobody knows where the link is coming from, but it's a file hidden. Okay, so we have that one. Next, what can we do after that one? So here we can put this function here, dot. Then we want something to happen after we connect successfully. We need to see whether it's going to work or not. That is a special function or a pre-built function. Okay, I put my arrow function here. If you want to write the word function, fine, you can keep on writing function. Then I can say return with this curly brace. I can say app dot listen. I want this application to listen on the port. So the port I'm going to use, it was customized here already. It is port 5000. So I want my application to listen there, meaning it has to be seen from a local browser from the port 5000. That's what I'm trying to make there. Okay, so after reaching up to this level here, app.listen. okay, then you need to specify the port. So where is the port? It's coming from a private file there or invisible file. So it's going to be process, the same thing, .env. The name of the file is called what? Port. So I go and put it here, port, like this. So after you specify the port, what's next? You put comma, you set this anonymous function here. Okay, after add that function here, you put your arrow function, return with the curly brace. After the curly brace is returned, then you need to console log. I think the shortcut for console log is CLG, console log. Press enter. You put the message on the screen. Okay, that message will be like your application is running on such port, like this. Your application is running on the port. If you want to put the number of that port, then we need to do something like this. Instead of using this quote, I'm going to use template literal JavaScript. So I will first remove the two quote here and then remove it from here, then highlight everything here up to here. I will use Alt +7, like this. Will get this backtick. This one's called backtick. Okay, or JavaScript template. So after I get this one, I'll continue. I'll put some dot here, applications running on the, then to put the port, I'll just put a dollar symbol here. Okay, then I'll use a curly brace. Then I can run now my process.env.port process. By the way, I'm using tab 9. You see, it's trying to understand what I'm trying to get. It's already guessing. So the tab 9 you guys will install there. Go to your application here, tab here, tab 9, tab is the AI artificial autocomplete. It's going to complete what you are trying to do for you. Okay, make this tab called tab 9 in English. This one, it's AI autocomplete and chat for the JavaScript. It can help you understand, or it can predict what you're trying to write, and just click enter to just get you all what you want. Okay, because it no more our JavaScript. So let's close this one. So that's what you will get on the screen, and then we need to check for some other case scenarios. So what will happen? What if you get the errors? So for the case of error, you can just put here dot again, then you type the word catch when you catch error. Okay, you type here the word error or er, all the same. If you get error, you put your arrow function and then this one return back here. For the case of getting error, you want to console log something on the screen to show there is something which is not going okay. So you type CLG, press enter. Here you can mention the error first of all. So if you want just to get the error what's happening, then you don't need to put the console log here, just put here console log error like this. So if you want to put the error plus the message, okay, if you want to add message here, then maybe you do something like this, double quote and then make comma here. You type here, sorry, there is a problem on your file failing to compile. It depends on you, but most of the people, they don't add such message, so they just put the word error here. This error will pop up all there on the screen. So like this, you will see we are somehow there. But what if you want to try to test this one? We are going to face some problem because we don't have a string link here for our Mongoose application here. This way for Mongoose. Okay, so we need. So we are going to create our application in a MongoDB so that we can be able to get all what we will connect there, how to get that file and then reconnect. So I'm going to show you guys how to add everything, because now if you go like Control J and then you type here npm start like this, it's not going to work. You see, they don't know what's npm even doing here in this script, so we need to customize that one. So we need to add something called NodeMon. A NodeMon is a JavaScript runtime. Okay, it's keep running your application no matter what. So make Ctrl+J, type here cls, type here npm install, or npm I is a shortcut for install. Type here NodeMon like this. It's not D at the end, N. Press enter. Then you go to your package.json to customize everything there. So here is package.json. So in the place of script here, you have the word here test exist one. Here in the script, you type here. I'm going to use the word def. Okay, just the way we all used to npm run def to make things easier for you. So I'm going to put a node mon like this. Then I will put the name of my entry up here. It's index.javascript. So I'll type here index.js. Then here I'll just put comma to avoid that error. So the error has gone. And now fail to save package. The content of the file is newer. Please prepare your version with the file content override. Okay, let's do like this. Instead of putting it down, let's push this one on top. Comma, remove this comma. Fail, it's refusing again. Compare, override. Let's override it. Now it's okay. Sometimes this test even is not there, people don't use it, so it just come automatic when you install file. If you want to leave it, fine. If you want to remove it, it's fine also. So let's try to check whether npm run def will work with us. The reason why they refuse def because it's not used here. So if you put anything, it's going to give you such warning, but if you overwrite, they will try to associate and see the difference. So let's try npm def. Okay, npm def. Let's see what will happen there. You can see here npm def. Okay, npm run def. Let's see. Backend is started. You can see it's working perfect, just that it crashed. Why it's crashed? You can see here type error .env require is not a function. This one is not a function. .env require is not a function. So this is the first error. So this one we can get it out later. And then the good thing you can see here, you can say here node mon 11 start anytime, enter rs to restart. Like if you type here rs like this, enter, it's going to restart. So let me show you. Next, the path, they have no problem waiting for extension. This one, or if you see the green light here, like this green line here, node is starting, node, this is how it's okay. So I think we are running with the 15 minutes here in the warning. In our warning here we have 15. Someone put message time, yeah, I'm even changing the link now, 11 minutes. Okay, let me get new link so that we continue with the process. Or you guys just get there into the group WhatsApp. I'm dropping the link so everyone join back, okay? Or let me even do like this. Okay, make it simple. Let's create meet from here, Google Meet, press enter. Okay, it's loading. Press new. Let me send you guys link. Okay, this one's loading. I think I have to stop one. Okay, here we click on new, start instant meeting. Copy this link, and then mute, no, not mute. Next, let's go to WhatsApp. Press V. So let's go for break, 2 minutes. Let's wait for the rest while they're joining. So here we get back one more. So we first have like .env is not a function. First we correct this one before we go to connect our database string. Okay. So we are going to use the word config. Sorry, we don't need to use the word require here. We're going to say config because we want to make a configuration. So this one should be on top of every application. So yes, config like this is a pre-built function. Okay, this function already built. So let's try one more. Control plus J, then we can just add here rs, means restart. Press enter, or you can make Control C and start with that one. So you can see here it crashed. So we need to know where is the problem. The pointing course is not defined. Good, that means we did not import course on top. So I would like to show you all the errors so that you guys can avoid all the problem that can stop you from building your complete application. Here that import course like this from course like this. Press save, then we see it's running good. Now we can see MongoDB is not connected and it's correct. We doesn't have that one already, so we are going to create. So up to this level, anyone is still having a doubt? Hello?
No, sir.
Very good. So this is how we first
No.
write our
No, sir.
first entry basic application. The rest is going to be easy, just okay. It's going to be pure JavaScript here. We're not going to write anything to do with front-end application. CSS is not going to stay here, or Java, HTML element is not here, so we are writing pure JavaScript. Okay, so here we go. First of all, go to this website here called you guys all have email, I believe. Go to this one, MongoDB. DB stand for database. DB, database. Go to this website. I believe I have a little error here. MongoDB. The website is here. www. No. I think mine is in French. You guys will be in English. Here is the website. So you go to, so let me drop this here, database, MongoDB is here. This will remain there for all of you. Next, you go to your email, connect with the email. I think me I have it already, or GitHub, between the two. For you, we are going to sign up here. Click on the sign up option. It's going to be a sign up for a case, but someone who have it already like me is going to be only a login. So sign up is going to be like this. You are going to select either your Google or GitHub. If you want to make it just pure, maybe you go this way, enter all this information. But go with your Gmail. Do I have with the or email? Let me see. Okay, let me use the one of school. They will ask you to put your password. Feel free to put your password. Press next. Then they will ask you for a phone number. Recevoir un code de validation en numéro de téléphone. Okay. They'll ask me to put my number. Feel free to put your number. 9848754. Like this. Press enter. Here, send. They'll send me a code. Let me check now. Okay, 48 31. Okay, like this. Press next. Okay, like this you will have your project like this. Okay, so the first thing you should go and customize everything: integration, activity setting, migration. You can see all this here. So this is not what you will be doing. Project deploy is 0, database deployment 1, 0, alert. So first check here: activity setting, organization, access manager, billing. Just click here, new project, name of your project. Let's call this one portfolio. Next. Just click on create. So you'll be redirected into this page. Okay, so you guys are following me, right? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm following.
Okay, so you have something like this. So create a deployment, choose a cloud provide. Let's first of all try and click create.
Dove sta?
Try to lecture.
Deve tava che rigole da di nuovo così.
How do I branch this? Which one is very close? So there is network issue here. Okay, Let's see, this one is still loading slowly. Be patient there, there's a network issue. Even we are not supposed to be in app service, we are here database service. Okay, first of all, let's go here in customers. You can see here our project name is already a code for you. Okay, next try to go down here, go to database access, click on this one, database access, add new data, everything. Okay, before we reach here, I think we need to go for database like this. Okay, it's empty, there is nothing. Go to data API, search stream, database access, network access. Let's try this. They will say current ID not added, you will be not able to connect to this database from this address. Okay, let's, I think there's network happening here. Oh, James, welcome. So we have add current API address, or do not show this message again. Let's try to see this one, add API address, API access list. First of all, list comment, not this one, entry temporary will be delete. Go and click on this one, allow access from anywhere, just this one is fine. Click this one like this, click on confirm, and then you wait. You can see here include 0.00, that means this one can give access from wherever it's hosted, it can be accessed directly. Okay, then it's inactive. Let's wait. Next, go to database access. Let's see, add a database user. Let's first of all put a password here, authentication, you need a password. Okay, but don't worry, this password can be changed at any time, but it won't affect any deployed project. So let's put a password here. Let's give a username first of all, password authentication, enter password. Let's type something like code for you, enter password, code for you, put it here. So you guys are following me?
Yes, sir.
Good. So here you go down, we have add user, click here on add user. Okay, then you see here the user temporary will be deleted after your specification duration of 6 hours. If you click on this one, 6 hours it will be deleted, but don't click on that one, just leave it like this. Have password, have new user, you must choose at least one role of the privilege. Okay, what are they talking about? Restrict to access cluster federation. This means enable to specify the resource this user can access. Of the temporary user, this user is temporary and will be deleted after a specified duration of time and hours. So they're saying we must choose something here, password, certification, data user, gap. You must choose at least one role or privilege. So I don't see here something that bring that option there. Custom rule, enable specify resource this user can access. By default, all resources in this project are accessible. Still refusing, 0 selected. Okay, let us first read the instruction here. Create a database user to grant application or user access database collection in your cluster. In your Atlas project, granular access control can be configured with a default privileges or custom role. You can grant access to an Atlas project or organization using the corresponding access manager. So for you to get more documentation, just click on Ctrl plus click to get you there. Read more about that one. So let's see what we can improve down here. They say I must use one. Okay, instead of delete after this one, let's see, no cluster or federation database instance exists in this project. And then this is not what we are supposed to do. Privilege. Let's go and see. Role, backup, cluster, monitor, db admin, any database. Let's take this, and then admin. Okay, at least one is selected. Let's try this again. So it's somehow created like this. Now if you go to network access, click on network access. Oh, it's inactive still. So okay, database now. Okay, streaming search database federation API trigger database. Click on this one. Let's say build a database. Okay, this is where it's very important. Okay, so here you have this, you're going to take provider, take AWS, Amazon Web Service. Okay, don't go to Google or Azure. One of them, okay, some of them are okay. We want to use the free one because we don't want to pay money. You can see by default they are saying you guys will pay $0.8 per hour, so we don't want this one. We need to avoid site trap. So go with the this one, the one which is by default, AWS Amazon Web Service. Then region doesn't matter. Leave here Virginia, USA is okay. And then the cluster name is 0. If you want to put something here, you can put, or you cannot change the name or other once cluster is created. Once you put here, you're not going to change it. For me, I leave it default. Temporary is option. Everything is option. So here you can see you need to select. Don't select this $8 or $0.8 per hour. This one is expensive. You are going to move with this 0 here. We say free. It's going to be free for learning and exploring MongoDB, like you are learning something. And the storage is 512 MB, which is very big. It can help you build a lot of projects because it's just for testing. Then you go and click here, create. You can see here, free forever. Okay, your MO, mega octet. This is in French. Cluster is ideal for experimenting in a limit sandbox. So you can upgrade to a production cluster anytime. Upgrade to production meaning wherever you do subscription with them, you'll be paying. Okay, then click here on create, and then you wait. So there's this one asking here whether you're a robot or not. Let's see what are they mean. Nothing is moving. Oh, it's there already. You can see here the status. Let's see if it is active. That means we are successfully okay there. Let's see the pending message. It's trying to see. Hope everyone is following well. No questions. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good. So here is active. You guys can see here status active, and this green light is already showing there, meaning we are okay to go. Let's go again to database here. Click on database. Under deployment, click on database, and then we wait. It's loading. Okay, now you can see it's loading, and you can see some other thing has been added. Here's cluster 0. This is what we failed to renew there, to rename. Then you have connect. Go to this option here, connect. Click on connect like this. Okay, then you have compass and driver, and then you have shell, and then you have MongoVerse SQL. So let's see which one is the best option for us. Down here, Atlas SQL. We don't want the first one, the last one, the second last, the third last. We don't want compass. We don't want. We're going to use this driver here. Okay, click on the driver. Remember, our engine there is Node.js runtime application. So they're saying we are going to make npm install MongoDB, but we have it already there. Or just copy, just for the sake. Go there, MongoDB. So let's see. We have here Mongoose. Let's first install this one, just to avoid problem. Ctrl+J, Ctrl+C to stop it from running. Paste there, npm install MongoDB. But we have already used Mongoose. There is nothing wrong about that. Okay, we are going to use our Mongoose and see what will be the difference. Next, you need to copy this link here. This is your link. Copy this one, then close this one. Go back to your Visual Code Studio. Here you go to env. This is where we are going to store everything. You go and paste the link here like this and save. Now you have this link. They are asking you for the password. What password did you give? You know the password is put between the tag here, open and close tag. So the password was code for you. Then you see from this question mark here, slash question mark up to here, you can delete them and rename them to what you want to put. I want to put my code for you like this. Save. Ctrl+S. Now everything seems to be okay, and now we're using this one here to call it inside our entry application. Once you get into the entry application, this one you can see here, mongoose.connect process.env.mongoose URI. This name is coming from that one. So let's try to see whether it's going to run for us or not. So let's try CLS. Once we add CLS, let's try npm run dev and wait. So NodeMon is not recognized as an internal command. So do we have NodeMon installed or not? That's the first thing you can see. Operatable program or batch file. NodeMon is not recognized. Let's see. Go to package.json. We have NodeMon here. We have mongoose.env. There's no NodeMon within a dependency object. Okay, so let's try to get it back here. npm install is the shortcut is NodeMon, NodeMon, like this. It's a runtime JavaScript environment working together with Node.js. Then let's wait while it's installing. It seems to be already installed. Let's see. You can see here it's already entered there, NodeMon here, already installed. Good. Ctrl+J, npm run dev, start for run development. Let's see. Now it's loading. It's starting node index.js. Let's wait. What will be the outcome? Good. You can see here your application is running on port 5000. You can see this 5000, it was pulled out from this env file, which is port here. and the Mongo URL here, these are the code we get from our MongoDB database. So if you go back to our database again here, like here, and then we refresh, Ctrl+R, you can see our project name which was added. Let's wait while it's loading. So you guys can see here there is a explore chart visualization. Just click here on the browser collection, browse collection like this. You can see they're showing all your charts and they're retrieving data. You see here you have 0 data here, database 0, collection 0. So this will depend on the routes we'll be creating in our backend application. Everything will reflect here. If you want to add our own add my own data or add data sample sheets, you can just click here and add, but we are not progressing from here. We come back after tomorrow when we add everything there. So this is the first thing. And then next, if I go to localhost /5000, that's what I was about to show you before, like localhost 5000 like this. Press enter. You can see here, hello, we are working on the backend application. Once you reach up to this level, it's successfully you have already done with the writing basic database entry backend, okay, using pure JavaScript Node.js. Okay, up to this level, anyone wanna ask question there? Hello?
No, sir.
Good. So from here, let me move you guys to folder structure. How are we going to put our folders here? So remember, we're inside backend, we're not in front end. Go here and click on this folder. First of all, we need routes. Routes means directory or direction for our application here. So let me first of all close this one, content. We need routes. Within this one here again, we need another folder. That one will be for models. Models enable us to write a logic for our database structure. Okay, remember we want to sign in a user with password, email and token authentication. We need to create a contact from our front-end application. Someone wanted to send message directly as a user and we want to get it and retrieve it back as an admin. Then we have this one. Next we need a controller. A controller enables us to control all the functions, so we call it controllers. like this. Then next we want what again? We have 1 2 3, one more. I think one more will be middleware. This is where the exchange of this function is done. Middleware, like this. So these are the folder structure: 1 2 3 4, and this is how the backend is written. So tomorrow we are going to develop the controllers handling those one, the middleware, and these one. Once we finish this one, we are going to get back into our this one front-end application and make all the logic from there, and everything will work, and later we deploy all of them and connect them to work as one. So I think the lecture will be ended here, and then tomorrow we will carry on, because this one is completely new and some of you might get lost. So anyone want to ask question?
Yeah.
The door is open. Hello?
No question. I want to know if there is any other application to receive the data, or does that
MongoDB?
Mongola, what's the name?
MongoDB?
It's enough.
No, no,
Yes.
no. People use SQL, Postgres, and then CMS. After I teach you guys this one, MongoDB is good because it's a pure JavaScript. You guys will leverage your level of scripting there. Then I will use this one, CMS. The content which is ready, just make some setups, and then you connect to your application. It send data, like something to do with the GraphQL. We have something to do with the Sanity platform. A lot of things. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I will try to upload the video. Just due to the
Okay.
poor network here, but things will be fine. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. James, and you, do you have anything?
And the previous video too.
Yeah, the video, even I'm worrying about it. I want to upload since yesterday. Just the network's not good. I'm going to force it all now. Plus this video also, the one of today.
Okay.
Right. James, do you have anything to say? Imakoye. James.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir?
Good. Anything?